Good morning. Well, we are back because the holidays are approaching us. Scarily enough, I thought I would make a bread basket. Well, I make a lot of rolls, I make a lot of bread, I make a lot of stuff. So I have this basket. And so what you do first is you take your basket and you measure it out how long you want it. And this one happened to be 22 and a half inches, so I made it 21 and a half. Or excuse me, it's 21 and a half, I made it 22 and a half. So I made it an inch larger. Okay, that's what you do first, whatever basket you use normally for your bread. But before we get any further, I did get this finished. The Cathedral Window Jeans Quilt. This is not for the faint of heart. It's a lot of stitching, but it is beautiful when it is finished. So, it's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of work. But it's gorgeous. Absolutely love it. It's really, really warm. I'm glad it's finished. Okay, so getting back to my project, AD&D just got known as ADHD. Okay, so what you want to do is take two pieces of fabric right sides together, whatever size you are using. Okay, make sure you comment, share, and subscribe. So let me take the two pieces. So what I did was, when I'm doing these stripes, I love dishes. I mean, I absolutely love dishes. So I have a lot of different colored dishes. And I just put my hutch back and I'm thinking, I am like insane. But it's fun. I love dishes, and so I have a lot of different colors. So I like a lot of different stuff to match. And growing up, we always used, cloth napkins, and Grandma always made. My mom did not sew. Her mom passed away when she was really young, so she didn't have anybody to teach her how to do this stuff. So my grandma's my person that taught me. Let me iron this a little better too. And what I'm going to do, so I don't have to match my stripes, is I'm going to put one way and one the other. I just don't feel like working that hard today. And then I'm going to mark where I have to mark where I'm going to put the hole. Otherwise, I will sew the whole thing. And I'll think, oh yeah, I forgot a hole. Because I just get sewing, and I forget. Because you go into rote, like when you're sewing a quilt, you just go. You guys maybe don't, but I do. It's horrible. So we got our baseboards upstairs all finished. Because last year, my hubby, of course, we had that water damage. And he couldn't walk for those months. So it was nice to get that done. It was a lot of work. It's like, ugh. I would not be a good construction worker, I have decided. Not my gig. Not at all. I don't have the... I must have been in another world of Oz when I was cutting this. But this is a cute gift. Buy an inexpensive basket. Put one of these in. Give somebody rolls. I was going to make rolls last night, but I was too tired. And then last night when Brian comes home, he goes, "Did you make rolls?" And I said, "No, I didn't make any rolls. I was too tired." Too pooped. Now, I'm going to start where I've got the Howell. And I'm just going to use a 1/2 inch seam all the way around. Make sure you back it up. Mine automatically does, which is awesome. And then I'm going to sew all the way to the edge and then back it up. And then just sew all the way around. I was nutty in my young years, and like every month I cleaned out my china hutch because you know how it gets dusty. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to do that again. I'll just let it get dusty because I'm like, oh my gosh, I was nuts in my youth. Just nuts. Question our sanity. What we do when we're young, we don't do when we're older, that's for sure. Oh, this is Poppy Cotton, and this is Adorn It. I love stripes and dots. Always have. So pretty. Can't believe it's September already. Granddaughter is going to be 21. My grandson is going to be 3. Lindsay just smiles. 2 opposite ends. Yeah, 2 opposite ends is correcty. Totally 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. And cut your strings. And then I'm going to cut the corners. And then you turn it out, right sides out. And I get this little doohickey. Can't help but have a flamingo anywhere you can. Someday I'd love to do a flamingo tree, Christmas tree. Oh, remember when we went to that store, it had all the flamingo stuff? Lindsay just walks away because the grandkids always tell her, don't feed Nana's habit.
It's like, what, an 8-foot flamingo at the front?
Oh, I would love to have an 8-foot flamingo at the front. I think it would be funnier than crap. I'd love it. I just think they're funky and fun. Like, you guys wanted to go pet the pigs at that island somewhere? I'd want to go. Okay, so I got that one. Then what I do is I just go around, take all the pins, get all the seams, and then I'm going to take a 1/4 inch all the way around. Probably if I wasn't raised by Grandma, I wouldn't be this nuts. But I still think she's going to come behind me and slap me. So, after all these years, either bread making or sewing or whatever I did. She was quite the strong-willed lady. But she had to be. In the China hutch, I found these dishes. Oh, they're absolutely beautiful. They're hand painted. And Grandma wrote on the bottom of them that she got those from her mother-in-law for her first anniversary. So that would be my great-great-grandmother's, and they're just beautiful, and they're hand painted. I was like, oh my gosh, these are stunning. Just gorgeous. And you forget what you have when you haven't looked at stuff in a long time. She had like a serving plate and just little dishes to like do a tea. Grandma didn't drink coffee, she just drank tea. I'm the coffee-aholic. Keeps me mellow. Does the total opposite of what it does to most people. It just makes me focus. And I need all the focus I can get. Okay, we iron this. And then today I'm using my 1-inch Prairie Point ruler. And you need a 28mm rotary cutter from Clover. I have all my rulers made for that, all my Q series, which is my Prairie Point. Because you had to pick what shape or whichever rotary cutter you're going to use when you invent something. So I chose that one.
20% off for the next week.
20% off on the Q10. Till next Wednesday, correct? And change it, put on my favorite foot. Stitch in the ditch, but I call it the... I change the stitch length to a 3. I'm just doing a 1/4 inch all the way around. One more stitch. Yeah. Got a little walking foot. Love, love, love it. Also, what you can do, I've done like scallops around the edges for it if you've got really like frilly dishes. I'm going to use this with white dishes and then have matching napkins. Okay, now what I'm going to do is do an X across it, but I don't care to do a line. So what I'll do is just iron this. I know where I want to go. So it stays together when you wash it. There, now you know where to sew. On the other foot. Do 3. Like when you make a receiving blanket that you're going to crochet around, you don't want it when it washes go and drive yourself nuts. The threads. But I do it now. I don't like cutting them all at once later. It drives me crazy. But you guys do what works for you the best. Now I have to decide which way I should do my riprap. Whoops. Okay, to do this 4-inch strip of fabric for the 1-inch, just lay it on top. Use your 28mm rotary cutter. Cut, 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 upper and lower. Then all you have to do is, let me find my glue. Okay, there it is. Spray it with spray starch. You always fold going the same direction. Her grandma will slap you again. Make sure it's perfectly down. And you use a little glue. And you go the opposite direction.
And the 3/4 inch works as well for a cramp.
3/4 inch works just fine. You can use any size. You don't want to get too big because then it won't look good. And then I have this thing right here so that you can put it up so there's no raw edge. Because when you start and stop on a particular item, you don't want it to be a raw edge. Because when you wash it, you don't want it to. And then I just take fray check. And then I just put it on every, like even here. And here, and here, and here, all the way across. Okay. But I've got them all done. Okay. So it'll look better going. Lindsay, what do you think? This way or that way?
I'll let you have it. Either's fine.
Which do you think? I don't know. Just make
Like the other way.
this way? Okay. So then what I did was, let me change the thread. Go in 1.25 inches from the sides. I'm just doing 2 sides because the others, you don't need to do it. Depends what kind of bowl you have. If you want to do circular, you could do circular. There's, you know. So what are we giving away today, Lindsay Lou?
$6 off our website, so 2 yards of fabric.
$6 off our website, so 2 yards of fabric. Okay, so I go 1.25 inches from the sides. And then I put the center of the prairie point, or the rickrack, on the center, on the line. So it's centered perfectly. Not that anybody would probably notice or say, oh, your prairie point, your rickrack isn't even. And then when you get to here, then you just cut off one extra. And all you have to do is bring this up, fold it on top of here, iron it, and then you know exactly how much to cut off. Glue it. Let me get my other paycheck. This is newer. Probably have to cut off the top. These scissors are old and moldy. They've been used for everything but. And I gotta go further down. Then I just put it on here and I glue it. It came off my iron. Not a good plan, huh? All the way up and pin it.
What pen you're using?
This is Soline. I apparently bought a bunch of them. It's funny what you find when you clean up something. I was looking for something and I thought, oh my gosh, I bought a bunch of those. And I thought, well, heck, I better use them. So I got them out and thought, yeah. They work okay. They're not as gluey as the glue, like Jill's glue. But
They're convenient.
yes, when push comes to shove, and you were in the oddest place, I never thought I'd find them. You know, who would have thunk, you know? I'm thinking, why would I put it in there? That was dumb. Stitch length to a 3, and I'll just do one side quick. I do change the needles every time I do a new project because I just have this thing about fresh needles. So one length of your prairie point or rickrack does one of these, which is awesome. But this would be a really cute gift, I think. Especially if you're in the, or cinnamon rolls, that would be cute too. I've been thinking about cinnamon rolls. I shouldn't be thinking about them, but I have had a hankering for cinnamon rolls lately. I don't know what's going on. I don't need
I
them.
did make a different recipe.
Did I?
No, I did. You asked me.
I asked you,
forgot.
yes.
No, I remember. It was good. I'll have to find it for you.
Yeah. Because I said to Lindsay,
You soak it in something. You fill it with evaporated milk or something and cook it.
you soak what in something?
Like you put it in a 9x13 like big pan, baking pan, and then you put all the rolls in it, and then you put it on top, and like it cooks in the milk.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. I have to find it.
Yeah. Because I've got a recipe, an old
It's
recipe.
fattening.
Is it better than that one?
No, yours is fattening.
And
Well, they all are.
They all are. But I used to make cinnamon rolls all the time. You wonder why I had a weight problem? Oh my gosh.
We used to sell them
Yeah, when the kids needed money
for Christmas gifts.
for Christmas gifts, we'd sell them at soccer games. And I worked at Southwest Airlines in reservations. And so we'd go in and I'd make 100 cinnamon rolls, and we sold them for $1 a piece in a day. And one would go into idle.
I mean, they were huge.
Yeah, I'm talking huge. And everybody go into idle, and we'd sell them within minutes. But we had, what, 1,200 people? And then the kids would make their money because they wanted to teach them. They had to learn how to make money. Because when you grow up on a farm,
Yeah, you put them in a pan, and you cover it with heavy cream. Then you bake it.
And are
They were really gooey. They were good.
okay? They weren't too gooey.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
They were just easier than,
The other ones?
yeah, because it was all in one pan. I did make them.
I thought you did. I was thinking, I knew Lindsay made something. Lindsay and I talked several times a day.
No problem.
One day she calls me and said, do you think it's weird that I'm 40 years old and I call you and tell you everything that's going on? And I said, no.
I'm just driving to the grocery store. What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, she's my best friend,
I'm
so.
just going here. What are you doing? We don't even have anything to talk about.
Yeah, we do. We always talk.
We just talk about where we're going and what we're doing.
Yeah, well, she's my best friend in the whole wide world, so what the heck, you know?
Wouldn't believe what my dog did this morning. What did yours do?
Our dogs both threw up.
It was yesterday.
I know.
Oh, they're both sick.
It's awful. Because we're total dog. Oh my gosh.
I don't know which one of mine threw up.
Well, I know which one of mine threw up. I saw her do it.
I think mine ate too fast. Ate their breakfast too fast. I made their dog food this week and actually put dog food in it. And never do that again. It smells horrible.
Lindsay makes dog food for her dogs every week, girls. Her Vizsla, her 80-pound Vizsla German Shorthair is her daughter.
72%.
72%. She had her DNA done. And she's all excited that the dog is 72% her daughter.
We're German and she's 72% German.
Yeah. Well, I'm a dog.
Yeah. I'm probably about 72% too, so.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure. Oh, my mother's maiden name is Link.
72% my daughter.
What the heck? Yeah, we're animal people. Lindsay wants to get a Highland cow.
Oh my gosh, I want one so bad.
You'll have to look them up, guys. A Highland cow. That is her goal. They're cute, cute, and cute. There's a place here you can go and they have Highland cows.
Corn Bellies have one this year.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh. So,
I'll go hold my cow.
it's gotta be a small cow to hold a cow. You know. And then do the other side, and voila, you have got your bun basket. And the winner today is it Kryn? If I'm saying that wrong, excuse me, McLaughlin. Congratulations. Send Lindsay your email address to quickpoints@gmail.com and you get $6 off our website. Is it just in fabric or anything?
Anything.
Anything. So God bless you. 20% off the Q10s. And please like, share, and subscribe. God bless.
It's having a hard time, Hardy. Sorry.